Hello, Praveen sir. Good evening.
Praveen, are you there? Praveen, good evening. Are you there? Probably is on mute.
Hello, Praveen sir. You can unmute yourself. There must be a mic button. So I have removed the restrictions to unmute. So now you can unmute yourself.
So I have two logins.
Hello, Praveen sir. Can you hear my voice?
Ashutosh?
Yes, sir. Okay, which is the other login? I'm just trying to see. All right. Yes, sir. I've sent the request to other login also, and I've allowed everyone to unmute themselves. So can you hear me now?
Ashutosh, your voice is very low. It's very difficult to hear.
So
Yes,
I can
yes,
hear you now.
yes. You can hear me. Yes, sir. Okay, good.
Wonderful.
So good evening, everyone. Yes, good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's session. So ये हमारा सिक्स्थ सेशन रहेगा मीट द एलुमनाई मंथली सीरीज का। और डायरेक्टर साहब आ चुके हैं हमारे बीच, तो अब से बस हम 2 मिनट में वी विल बी स्टार्टिंग विद अवर प्रोग्राम। वी हैव इंजीनियर प्रवीण काकरिया जी विद अस, 1987 बैच कंप्यूटर साइंस, and he is the CEO of the global conglomerate Impetus. So very good to have him amongst us. We will be starting in next 2 minutes. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to the sixth episode of our monthly alumni series, Meet the Alumni. और आज सिक्स्थ एपिसोड में हमारे बीच में है 1987 बैच कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग के ग्रेजुएट इंजीनियर श्री प्रवीण काकरिया जी। हम एलुमनाई एसोसिएशन की तरफ से काकरिया जी का आज इस प्रोग्राम में स्वागत करते हैं। काकरिया जी इज़ द ग्लोबल he is the founder and CEO of the global conglomerate Impetus. We all must have heard about Impetus. It is a world-renowned IT services and product development and analytics company. तो उसके founder and CEO, he is with us today. He is 1987 alumni, batch of 1987, computer science and engineering. So we welcome him. साथ ही हमारे बीच GSITS के डायरेक्टर और एल्यूमना एसोसिएशन के मेंटर प्रोफेसर आर के सक्सेना सर भी है. सर, वी वेलकम यू फॉर योर प्रेजेंस. हमारे बीच में एल्यूमना एसोसिएशन के प्रेसिडेंट इंजीनियर श्री संदीप कंसल जी है और एल्यूमना एसोसिएशन के सेक्रेटरी इंजीनियर राकेश जैन जी भी है. मैं आप दोनों का स्वागत करता हूं प्रोग्राम में. और मैं प्रोग्राम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए संदीप कंसल जी को आमंत्रित करता हूं कि वो आपका अपना वेलकम एड्रेस दे. इंजीनियर संदीप कंसल जी.
Very good evening to all of you. Mr. Rakesh Saxena ji, of honor today, engineer for members of executive. Last 1.5 years have been really tough because of the global pandemic. Trying to keep up high. Series is tough. Episode try to fight from different people. Alumni from different. Today's sir is engineer Praveen Kakaria, 1980. Small introduction will follow, but I just have to mention couple of things. I met him about 38 years back. Today is as kind and as humble. He was 38. Probably of all the companies founded by Sexarian, has got the highest turnover number of employees. And one very creditable thing, has hired hundreds of our pass out, and even today, out of probably more than couple of hundred alumni are still, and lot of our alumni are at very senior. Secondly, one thing which I have observed over the years, Praveen has done his part of social obligations very well. It is not only at the forefront of development, but whenever there is a crisis, there is a calamity, it has always come out ahead. During the times of crisis, whether it was supporting the PM Care Fund or whether it was supporting the COVID Care Center at Radha Swami Satsang, providing oxygen. I welcome Praveen, I welcome all the alumni, and over to you, Ashish.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू. सो जैसा मैंने बताया, ये हमारा एपिसोड था, 6th एपिसोड है रादर मंथली सीरीज़ का. जनवरी से हमने ये मंथली सीरीज़ स्टार्ट किया. अलग अलग तरह के एल्यूमनाई आए, अलग अलग प्रोफेशन से आए, और इसके ये जो प्रोग्राम हम कर रहे हैं, छठा एपिसोड जो है आज, इसके हमको बहुत अच्छे टेक अवेज भी मिले. क्योंकि आजकल जैसे कि मैनेजमेंट टर्म्स बोला जाता है कि किसी भी प्रोग्राम का जो सक्सेस होता है वो उसके टेक अवेज से हम लोग उसको पता करते हैं कि कितना सक्सेसफुल हुआ कोई भी प्रोग्राम. तो जो सबसे बड़ा टेक अवे रहा इन 5 एपिसोड्स को करने का, कि ज़्यादा एल्यूमनाइज जुड़े जो कि जोग्राफिकली दूर रह रहे थे, वो भी अब जुड़े एल्यूमनाई एसोसिएशन से, एल्यूमनाई एक्टिविटीज़ से जुड़े, कॉलेज को वो फिर से कॉलेज की गतिविधियों का हिस्सा बन पाए. तो वो एक बहुत बड़ा टेक अवे रहा. इसके साथ ही जैसा मैंने बताया, पिछले बार के जो भी एपिसोड्स हुए, फॉर एग्जांपल सेकंड एपिसोड में इंजीनियर पंकज धारकर जी आए थे. तो धारकर जी की मदद से एसोचैम के साथ हम बहुत जल्द एक MOU साइन करने वाले हैं एसोचैम के साथ, जिसके तहत हम स्टूडेंट चैप्टर खुलेगा GSITS में फॉर ग्रीन एनर्जी काउंसिल. तो ये अपने आप में काफ़ी अच्छा एक प्लेटफॉर्म रहेगा हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए जो कि ग्रीन एनर्जी में कुछ करियर करना चाहते हैं। जब हमारा थर्ड एपिसोड हुआ था तो उसके बाद एक वुमेन एलुमनाई सेल को इंस्टीट्यूट करने की बात की गई थी, उस पर भी अभी काम चल रहा है। पिछले बार का जो एपिसोड हुआ राजीव नीमा जी के साथ, उसके बाद डायरेक्टर सर ने खुद बोला कि एक ड्रामेटिक्स और परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट्स क्लब होना चाहिए कॉलेज में, तो उसका भी काम चल रहा है और बहुत जल्द एक ड्रामेटिक्स क्लब भी हमारे कॉलेज में ओपन होगा। तो ऐसा कुछ ना कुछ हम आ, इस हर एपिसोड में से ऐसा कुछ ना कुछ हम करते रहते हैं जिससे कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा एलुमनाई जुड़ सके कॉलेज के साथ और एलुमनाई एसोसिएशन के साथ। आज का ये प्रोग्राम विशेष इसलिए भी है क्योंकि हमारे बीच में आज वी हैव ऑल्सो गॉट स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम कंप्यूटर साइंस एंड आईटी डिपार्टमेंट्स। तो स्टूडेंट्स भी फ्यूचर एलुमनाई है, और क्योंकि प्रवीण सर को सुनने का चांस था तो मैनी स्टूडेंट्स आर ऑल्सो गोइंग टू ज्वाइन इन टूडेज सेशन. So as I told you, our speaker, he is the founder and CEO of Impetus, Engineer Praveen Kakaria ji, 1987 Computer Science batch. Kakaria ji, as I told you, he did his schooling from Delhi College, and then दिल्ली कॉलेज में उन्होंने काफ़ी फ़नी सा हमको उनका एक इंट्रोडक्शन भेजा था। तो हिज मदर थॉट कि ईज टू बहुत ही सीधे पढ़ रहे थे दिल्ली कॉलेज में काकरिया जी, तो उनको सेंट जेवियर्स मुंबई में शिफ्ट किया गया। सो ही कंप्लीटेड हिज स्कूलिंग इन सेंट जेवियर्स मुंबई. He came back to Indore for GSITS when he got admission in GSITS. But there was a huge cultural shock that I mean, moving from Mumbai, St. Xavier's to GSITS was a huge cultural shock. But he got out of that shock, and by third semester he was doing well. And then he joined the computer science branch after the completion of second semester. आपने यहाँ से इंजीनियरिंग करने के बाद मिशिगन स्टेट से यू डिड योर मास्टर्स डिग्री इन कंप्यूटर साइंस. Kakaria ji started working as an intern at the Scientific Computing Associates, where he worked on a very popular language, on a very popular technical platform, I should say, Linda. So those who are from IT and computer science background, they might be aware of this Linda platform. So he was lucky to, or he got the chance to work on this platform as his first job. उसके बाद he founded Impetus Technologies, and under his leadership, and as Sandeep sir also said, that the company is a steadily growing company, and it is a market leader in data engineering and analytics products and services. आपने और दो कंपनीज को भी, you founded two more companies, Kivos Insights, and you also found another company, Servigistics, which was a world leader in service supply chain planning, and which was eventually acquired by PTC. So PTC is a Nasdaq listed company. So it was bought by PTC. So right now he is leading and founder and CEO of Impetus. He lives in San Francisco Bay Area with his family. He also has two sons. One interesting thing that I would like to mention over here is that he is on the board of US Squash Association. So squash एक रैकेट गेम होता है टेनिस और टेबल टेनिस जैसा, तो he is on the board of US Squash Association. So I was just checking it today. Probably is the only Indian on the board of US Squash. So that in itself is a big thing. I always have thought that how industry leaders are able to manage so many different companies, so many big companies. How do they manage their time? And that would be a thought in all our minds also कि कैसे टाइम मैनेज किया जाए, कैसे परफॉर्मेंस को इम्प्रूव किया जाए. तो आज इसी टॉपिक पे प्रवीण काकरिया जी बोलने वाले हैं, परफॉर्मेंस एंड टाइम, हाउ टू रियलाइज अवर पोटेंशियल. तो ये हम जैसे यंग एल्यूमनाई के लिए, और आज क्योंकि स्टूडेंट्स भी जुड़ रहे हैं हमारे बीच, तो उनके लिए काफ़ी एजुकेशनल ये सेशन रहेगा. एंड वी वुड बी हैविंग अ चांस टू लर्न फ्रॉम द पर्सन हिमसेल्फ. And Kakaria ji is a very good speaker. He was here in Alumni Conclave in the year 2018, which Alumni Association had organized. So हम में से काफ़ी लोगों ने उनको पहले भी सुना हुआ है. He is a wonderful speaker. So we will surely have a good time during the session. So I will now hand over the stage to Kakaria sir. Praveen sir, you can start your talk.
Yeah. Thank you, Ashutosh, and thank you, Sandeep. Ashutosh, I'm not able to turn on my video, so
Sir,
I think
there
you'll have
would
to
be
give
a
me
button
permission.
at the bottom right, bottom
I'm not able to.
side.
I use WebEx all the time, but वो नहीं चल पा रहा.
Sorry, but I mean, I have not imposed any restrictions right now.
Okay.
So, from my side, there are no restrictions.
All right. I'm going to try another platform quickly. I'll just take 5 seconds and see.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just kidding. I'm just having fun. It's morning in United States. So, hey guys, I'm Varun Gujral, and I know some of my batchmates are here. Nice to see you all, and great work, guys. Great work, what you're doing. Would be happy to be part of these kind of things in future.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Hi, Viren.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Viren Gujral is joining us from Philadelphia.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, Viren.
I'm also
And
from. Go ahead.
Actually, it's
no,
quite
I
early
just wanted to.
right now.
It's early on the West Coast where I am, not for Viren. He's had a few parotas already, so.
Yeah. You are at 7:30 a.m. and I'm 10:40 a.m. So there's a difference, of course. You had to get up early, my friend.
So I'm really honored to be here. So thanks Sandeep and Ashutosh for arranging this. It's always takes you back to memory lane to be with so many classmates, and I do see so many classmates who have joined here today. Rajen, Swati, and so many others. I also want to acknowledge the director and other faculty members. I think what you keep doing for the institute is amazing. I still cannot forget all my faculty members. It seems like yesterday. I still run into many of them at airports, and very like just a couple of years ago, I was at. Sorry. A couple of years ago at Mumbai airport, somebody came and tapped on my shoulder. I turned around, and the gentleman asked me. Of course, I recognize him immediately, but he asked me, "Tum Praveen ho?" हाँ sir. So it was Professor Somani. इनका बड़ा खौफ होता था नेटवर्क एनालिसिस के लिए. So he and I walked to the Starbucks and had a cup of tea together. And little did I know that I was meeting him for the last time because he was gone after a month.
Really great. He was such a great professor, yeah. Really
Praveen,
great.
we are not able to see you, and I'm KK Sharma from Chandigarh, and my purpose was to see you also along with your talk. So specifically, I've also joined today, and I think many of our classmates are also interested and are looking for seeing you also. So please see if you can relog in or do something else so that we are able to see you, please.
My audio,
I
my
think,
videos are there.
yeah. We can see him. You can see on the side, if you change your layouts, you can see Praveen talking and the impetus.
I'm very
Yeah. So just change the layout, please. You can see him.
all right. So I'd spoken some years ago at the December Alumni Summit, and the topic I've chosen is more or less the same because it's a pretty intense topic of interest. And
We need to mute Praveen just a minute. Guys, we need to mute everybody so that somebody is, there is a disturbance coming. So if everybody can be muted, Praveen can continue uninterrupted.
Ashutosh, please do that.
Yes, sir, I have done. Done.
Thank you. So the topic I've chosen is, time and performance, and realizing one's potential. And I'm not here to preach, but I'm just sharing from my life. So, all right. So, what do I do? Sorry, somebody sent me a request, and that's just upset. So I founded a company called Impetus Technologies many years ago. We operate, like Ashutosh said, in big data, AI, ML, and cloud software products and services. And then we also spun out another very interesting company. This is actually highly innovative. We filed many patents. And this is largely made in Indore. It's the world's fastest platform for doing business intelligence in the cloud. There's yet another spin-off, Clara, which is a revolutionary low-code, no-code platform for creating applications without writing any code. This is also, it's a very tiny little startup, largely out of Indore and Silicon Valley. And then we have another company, ClearTrail. ClearTrail is actually largely used in the telecom domain. It does extremely high-speed network and metadata analytics on large telecom networks. So, and I'm going to just share some quick facts. We are not as large a conglomerate, Ashutosh. So we're a tiny little group of companies operating in this space. We're headquartered in Silicon Valley. About 2,200 employees across US, Canada, and India. We're about $125 million in terms of revenue and growing very nicely. I think we should be growing at about 35% this year. So, some of our customers, many of you all across the world, particularly in India, also may recognize many of these brands. So like I said, I'm not here to preach anything. मैं ज्ञान देने नहीं आया हूं. I'll simply share from my life what I've learned. And I have made a fair share of my mistakes. I mean, some it may feel I may be successful, to some where I live, I'm not considered a big success. I live in Silicon Valley, so this is tremendous amount of success here. But my suggestion is you pick what makes sense. You don't have to agree with me. And what I'll be sharing is nothing new. You may have heard most of these things since you were a child. And so had I. But having information is one thing, but learning from experience is another thing. And it's taken me a long, long time to learn from experience. So I'll go back into history. I graduated in 87, and in 89, I was working in a startup owned by a few Yale professors. So really interesting, hot job. And I was just loving it. I had more large supercomputers to work on than anybody would have ever had in their life. But in 1990, my father lost a big fortune. He used to sell cotton to all the mills around the country, and all the mills went sick. So suddenly he ended up in a situation where they owed, all these mills owed him a lot of money, and they were not paying him. And the family became under a lot of distress. So so much distress that I think from the outside people couldn't tell, but from the inside we knew that even arranging for groceries was a problem. So I left my job, rushed to Indore. My mother called me and said, "Tu aaja, nahi to God knows whether he'll be able to take the stress and live." So I rushed to Indore, didn't know what to do. There were not very interesting jobs in Indore. And I started Impetus in a back room of the house. I couldn't even afford a computer. So I rented a PC. Rajen, who's on this call, he was gracious enough to rent me a PC. He ran a computer dealership back in those days. And he agreed कि तू किराया 1 साल बाद दे देना यार, कहाँ जा रहा है तू? So I said, now I have a year, I have to do something. So I got to work. And it's not been a bad journey so far. You know, like I said, we've grown to about 2,200 people. We're in different cities of India and the US and all that. So I cannot complain about life. It's been good so far. But I reflect back, what's been the cost of getting here? And I'm not dejected. We are at a very promising juncture. I think we can. All of our companies are poised very well to take off from here. Technology is, really, really hot coming out of the COVID. And many of you who are in IT probably know that it's raining jobs in technology right now. You cannot find people fast enough. So quickly, what worked well? Like I said, we worked excruciatingly hard. So we're all proud of that. We did not compromise. That's what we all agree, that we did not make compromises. This is not ghar ki dukaan, lala ji ki dukaan. This is not a family business. We ran it very professionally from the start, even from when it was a tiny company. We've always valued expertise. We never lost sight of expertise. At Impetus, even if you're a senior person, you're supposed to be very technical, unlike at most other companies. Because, we are very clear, technology is the core of what we do. So if you're not good in technology, why are you here? We've trusted people. And this is not blind trust. We're very choosy about who we hire. A lot of candidates complain that, yaar, aap log thaka dete ho, interview le leke. And I tell them, we're literally like, this is like getting married. So we check people, but once we have checked, then after that, we don't second guess them. We trust them a lot. Our work environment is well-meaning and clean in terms of no politics. At least we don't encourage politics. Some politics always is there. You bring 3 human beings together and there is politics. But as a company, we don't take advantage of it. We don't divide our people. We don't allow gossip. We don't encourage gossip. But like I said, there's a big human cost. There's a big cost. A lot of my colleagues and I have paid in getting here. And I reflect on this quite a bit because I think it'll affect the journey going from forwards. And I strongly feel, I said this at the alumni summit a few years ago, I think we could have gotten where we are 15 years sooner. So we wasted 15 years at a minimum in getting where we are. And this is not uncommon. I mean, most of us waste a lot of time in getting where we are. We meander in life. So what are some learnings as I look back, which I am trying to apply now? So one is, did we know our potential? What are we capable of and what are we not? And did we play to our full potential? Or did we always compromise? As I look back, and what I'm discovering is there's more and more compromise. In very subtle, बहुत ही बारीक तरह से compromises थे. We would like to believe we were not compromising, but we were compromising. And then after we were successful, we had some early success. We didn't want to lose that success, the fruits of those success. So that insecurity, that urge to protect what we had was coming in the way of making the best decisions going forward. In very tiny ways. We were still working very hard. And we thought we were doing the best, and we had to preserve what we had. And, that was actually, and I see people do it individually in lives. Little comfort and convenience. Oh, उधर कौन जाएगा, उस city में कौन जाएगा, opportunity तो बहुत ही अच्छी है, but कौन जाएगा, तकलीफ होगी. And people give up. And a lot of this really affects when there are directional changes in life. I used to shoot, I was on the shooting team in my school. And जरा सा निशाना बारीक सा हल्का से इधर करा, वो by the time the bullet reaches the target, could have completely missed the target. So this is what happens in directional matters. If you compromise slightly because you want to preserve what you have, you miss a big mark in life. And correlated issues, I did not deal with every issue with 100% sense. Sometimes there was emotion. Sometimes there was too much compassion. I know he's not very appropriate, but this person has worked with me for 8 years. Let me not take this away from him. कर तो रहा है, मेहनती तो है, कर लेगा. When I knew somebody else could have done a very good job. So emotions came in the way, attachments came in the way, in very tiny ways. There were no big. I didn't have my son come in and suddenly become the managing director. No. So largely we were pretty good, but in very small ways. What made cold clinical sense and what we did, there was a gap. We were too attached to the outcomes. And this distracted us from the process. करना क्या है? Action क्या लेना है? Versus, नहीं, we have to win this deal. नहीं, we have to do this. These are little abstract topics, so I'm trying to do my best to get them across in this short amount of time. But if I give an analogy, let's say if I'm playing a match, I'm playing a tennis match. Do I have to focus on hitting the next ball very well, or I have to focus on winning the point? The moment I start thinking of winning the point, I have taken my mental attention off from hitting the next ball. Another big, and this is very common with almost all of us, is the difference between intention and action. Intention या सोच लेना, that's a starting point. That's not everything. कॉलेज में होता था, नहीं यार कल खूब पढ़ूंगा, सोचा है पर पढ़ाई करी क्या, एक्शन लिया क्या? नहीं 10 घंटे का सोचा था बट 6 घंटे तो करी, 4 घंटे महाराज की चाय की दुकान पे बिता दिए. आई डोंट नो महाराज की चाय की दुकान अभी भी है या नहीं. Even when we took actions did not always have a timeline. And we would explain to ourselves, नहीं कर तो दिया यार, ठीक है लेट हो गए तो क्या हो गया, कर तो दिया. But if I look back, you know, I had a senior who used to work with me for some time, Rakesh Verma. And he used to say, यार प्रवीण दिवाली पटाखे अगर दिवाली पे नहीं फोड़े तो मतलब क्या, एक दिन बाद फोड़ने का कोई मतलब नहीं है. I still remember this sentence that he used to say. And we have countless examples where we took the right action, but it was not on the timeline that we had committed to ourselves. And I'll tell you one thing, I may be appearing to talk about the company and the work, my work. मैं जो कंपनी में भी वही मैं हूँ और मेरे पर्सनल लाइफ में भी वही मैं हूँ, तो the patterns are no different. I mean, if somebody were to come and analyze my personal life, how I've been in my family or in other facets of life, I think one will find the same patterns. Then this is a self-reference fallacy. किसी situation में अगर मैं होता तो क्या करता? I would assume others would do the same. This is foolish of me. मैं क्या करता और कोई और उस situation में क्या करेगा? There is no correlation. This is a big one. You know, I was empowered. I was the CEO, and I had so many people around me. So I was always trying to change people around me. नहीं मुझे उसको high performance बनाना है, नहीं उसको ऐसे करना है, उसको वैसे करना है. What I missed was others didn't matter. I had to turn my focus on myself. Now I was accountable for others. Don't get me wrong. If कोई मुझे report करता है तो उसका काम मेरी जवाबदारी है. पर उस किसी भी relationship में मेरी जवाबदारी मुझ तक है और how I am being in that relationship. Personal हो, professional हो, कोई भी हो. वो क्या करेगा क्या नहीं करेगा वो उसका 50%. So I'm trying. This is not very easy. It's very hard. It's painful. कि खुद को आईने में देखो, किसी भी इशू को लेके खुद को आईने में देखो. And what I found is everything we did not do right can be attributed to me ultimately. मेरे life में. So if I go into my professional life, then at work, everything that didn't go well. Now, there are external factors that I'm not responsible for. COVID happened, I'm not. What could I do? I have to deal with it. A recession happens, I have to deal with it. Something happens, I have to deal with it. So, वो कहते हैं ना, आप ताश खेल रहे हो तो पत्ते क्या मिलेंगे वो आपके हाथ में नहीं है, पर उन पत्तों से आप क्या करते हो वो मेरे हाथ में है. So, all creations are reflection of the creator. ये बात मुझे समझ में आ रही है बहुत. I wish I had learned this 30 years sooner. मेरे लाइफ की सारी क्रिएशंस की जवाबदारी मेरी है. Whether I am as a father, as a husband, as a son, as a CEO, as whatever, as a neighbor to people living next to me. In these creations, I am my creator. Because I cannot choose what they're going to do, but जो मेरा part of the equation है, उसका creator मैं हूँ. This was really profound for me. And like I said, this is visible in all domains of life. जैसे एक सधे सब सधे. So this is what I have learned कि खुद को साध लो, बाकी लाइफ का सब सज जाएगा. और जो मेरे हाथ में ही नहीं है, वो तो जो होगा वो होगा. So this is all I had to share today. I'll be happy to take some questions.
Thank you, sir. So it was a very, I would say, heartfelt presentation by you, and all the emotions that you laid bare in front of us, that were, I mean, really, that moved me. At least it moved me. Telling your life journey, the journey of your success, and I would say, all your emotions that were behind the journey so far. So it was really good listening to you, and I'm sure there are lots of questions. So I would say we have not seen you in such a mood before, because every time we have seen you is the dashing engineer Kakaria who goes to the stage and then he speaks to a large audience. But maybe because you are within the alumni, तो ये एक परिवार जैसा ही है, इसलिए परिवार के सामने तो इस तरह से बात की जा सकती है. तो बहुत ही अच्छा. और thank you, sir. So there are many questions in our minds. Some questions would be asked by the students also, I believe. तो जो भी कोई पूछना चाहता है, they can just maybe raise their hands, or if they can write in the chat box, we would be happy to take your questions. Professor Urjita Thakar madam, Professor Urjita Thakar madam, she is the head of the Department of Computer Science Engineering, GSITS. She would like to ask you a question. So, Urjita madam, I will just
Certainly.
put you on unmute first. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Ashutosh. So, good evening, all those who are here with us in India, and good morning, Praveen sir, and all those who have joined from US and maybe Europe, possibly. So I have some questions, Praveen sir, to you. Let me tell you, I am one of your juniors. I passed out my BE in 1990 in computer science and engineering from our own institute. And I'm very happy to be here and to listen to you this evening, because it was we wanted to actually have an interaction with you, because we have been talking to those who are in Indore from Impetus quite often, but had never got an opportunity to talk to you directly. So one of my questions is that though you have been doing a lot around, but what are your plans for our own institute? Like, we have certain requirements, and you must be knowing about that, possibly. So do you have any plans, like we would like to have some lab set up in our institute, so that the expertise that you have in your organization on big data, cloud computing, AI, machine learning, in which you are working, can be shared with our students, and some infrastructure can be developed in our own institute such that students can work on it.
Sure. No, pleasure meeting you, Rujita. And yeah, definitely we can discuss this, or I can have some people who are in Indore and are alums of GSITS discuss with you and others.
Yeah.
We used to do a lot many years ago, but I don't know why the collaboration doesn't exist to the level that it can.
Yeah. Pankaj Mittal used to visit us very often.
Yes.
Sanjeev Agrawal also has been in touch with us. Rachna was there, and she also was in touch with me uh, for a very long time. Later on, I think Rachna has switched to some other place. Nair is there in Indore Impetus, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there
I
are
think we'll be happy to discuss this and take this, maybe offline from this meeting, because I think this is.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I would be very happy if you could just give some promise. So
No, like I said in my presentation, we'll do what makes sense.
okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Next
I,
question.
Ashutosh, can I ask?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Hi, Praveen. Great to see you and also listen to you. Very inspiring and very touching. My question to you
Thanks,
is
Vasi.
that if you had a chance to change one decision in your life, if the clock has to be taken, say 30 years back, what
Oh
would
man,
that have been?
you're really putting me on the spot.
Maybe as because you have just reflected sometimes. Because I have my answer, so I just wanted to know yours.
I think there are moments when I could have thought bigger and been more courageous. And
Yeah,
I correlate this back to, if each of us, we look back at there are phases of our life where there was just tremendous amount of joy in our work. Maybe certain exam we cracked or certain course we did. We all have memories of those where we found that whole experience so joyful. If I would go back, and I would just pick on those things that I found joyful and make sure every day went like that. Because then, I probably would have done more meaningful things and not just filled up my time. It's very important. A lot of people, I think, stay busy. In reality, and I was like that. I was just running around, traveling around, sleep deprived, just living on coffee. And if I look back, there's no need. particularly the last 1 year has taught me that, you can stay in one place and that stability gives you so much clarity.
I think the point which you made about the outcome, the decision on the focus on the outcome and not the process. I think that's where we have lost, a lot of focus on. That's a very great point you made. Thank you.
Hey, Praveen, this is Varind. Hey, great. I echo the sentiments of everybody. Great presentation. Having that, what are your one biggest achievement and one biggest failure? You talked in general terms, but if you can tell us something specific, quizzing your mind, man.
I don't know what achievements were in. सबके dimensions अलग होते हैं measure करने के. But I think maybe one achievement is we've had a lot of colleagues who've stayed with us for years, 10, 15, 20 years. We have a very high ratio of people, even in new geographies where we went in. In Indore, we used to think, oh, Indore is there are not as many companies in Indore, at least back in those days. So people want to stay in Indore, they are with us because, one could have argued. But we've seen a similar behavior in Silicon Valley. When I went to Delhi, I was told that nobody trusts an employer in this market. Delhi ki to hawa hi aisi hai. And we've been very fortunate. We've had so many people stay with us for years. And these are people who are phenomenal performers. They can cross the road and get way more higher paying jobs. So maybe I think something I knowingly, unknowingly did, which created that environment. We found a similar experience in Bangalore, Hyderabad. Our core team in Hyderabad has been with us for 16 years, and really high performance team. So those of you from electrical engineering, that was a digital signal processing team, and they're just doing amazing work. So that's on the achievement side, perhaps. Failures, yeah, my biggest failure is I was trying to change other people when I should have focused on myself. Again, I'm being abstract, and I can apply this to my personal life. As a parent, if I'd learned this sooner, I would have tried much less in designing my children. And I see this, at least all the educated, we all have so much access to information. As parents, we are trying to design our children. I think we should just let them be. I kind of used to feel guilty that, sometimes my father would tell me, "Arey, tu kaun si class mein hai? Tu 7th mein hai ki 8th mein hai?" And I used to find that embarrassing कि आपको ये भी नहीं मालूम मैं 7th में हूँ कि 8th में. And I used to feel that my parents were less involved, and if they had been more involved, I would have done better in life. But I think it was great that they were less involved. That gave me the freedom. Now, things I didn't do, that the onus was on me. Nobody was stopping me. I'll give you a little example. I have regrets here. I should have played cricket much better in life. Nothing stopped me. I lived very close to the stadium. I knew Captain Mushtaq Ali, a famous Indian batsman who used to live not very far from my house. I could have approached, I knew the Jagdale family, Major Jagdale and his two sons. So I could have gone to any of them and asked for some free advice, free tips, free coaching, whatever. The onus was on me. My parents were not stopping me. Now, I rather chose to play Gulli Danda.
So that was one thing that I wanted to ask you. So I just read that you played cricket, gilli danda, and kanche during your college school days. So how that journey from gilli danda to squash, how did that journey happen? If you would tell us.
I got introduced to squash at the Delhi College, and then later on, I began playing more. And my children became very good players, so that's what got me into the sport.
Okay.
Both my sons competed at a national level in the US, and they played for their universities. So that's what got me into squash.
Yes.
It's one of the fastest growing sports in the US,
Right.
growing very well. It's played by lots of colleges, so colleges actually give preferential treatment to very good squash players.
Correct. Yes. True. Professor Sunita Verma, madam from IT department GSITS, she
Mhm.
would like to ask you a question. So Sunita Verma, madam is also alumni of our college, 1992 batch, and she is a very active figure in the alumni association as well. So I would just request Sunita Verma, madam, to kindly ask her question. Madam, I will put you on unmute first. Yes.
Good evening, Praveen sir. And my question is, you are from the information technology background. So what do you think will be the role of that technology in the current pandemic of COVID-19? Because I think we are facing from last 1.5 year a very terrible time, and what would be the role of this technology in this pandemic situation? This is my question. Is it possible for you to answer?
I'm not an expert on the topic by any means, but I'll give you my 2 cents. I think it's played an amazing role already. I think the vaccine development became such a fast process. I think thanks to technology. So a lot more will happen because so many simulations on how a virus and how all these proteins will interact and behave. It's all being done on various systems.
Actually, I just want to ask in a reverse way, if that technology is not here, then what would be the scenario? Mhm. Can we imagine about that?
I mean, sort of like if a wheel had not been invented, what would we have done? So I think it would be a very similar comparison.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Bhagyesh Dwivedi sir from 1995 Civil. He would like to ask a question. So I'll just put him on unmute first. Uh, yes, sir. Bhagyesh sir.
Good morning, Praveenji, and good morning, good evening, everyone. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
So, Praveenji, it was a wonderful collection of thoughts and experience. Really, it matters a lot. In your speech, there were 2 points. One point was that you rightly acknowledged that opportunities are reigning in IT sector, and that is true for jobs also, and that is increasing attrition also. And the second point is that you are having a very stable and loyal team with you. So if you can give some inputs, specific inputs on what organization should do so that attrition is reduced, then that will be a great help what you are doing.
I think it's very simple. People have to be satisfied, and the hidden cost of leaving the company should be high for people. And it can, I mean, money is a very important factor, don't get me wrong, and we have to stay competitive in terms of the compensation. But there are factors beyond money, the kind of work. And lots of youngsters come and ask, मैं वो job ले लूं, वहाँ package बहुत better है. And I keep asking, आप करना क्या चाहते हो? कहाँ काम क्या है? उसके बारे में नहीं, काम का मैंने पूछा नहीं. क्या काम करने को मिलेगा. I see a lot of people just fall for the package because उसमें bragging rights हैं. मुझे कितने का मिला, अच्छा मुझे इतना मिला. So that's like running after the outcome. Money is just one outcome. But directionally, which job will be very good for you? And sometimes in the short term, the great directions may not be very attractive in terms of compensation. So I think maybe I should have captured this point. What was the transaction and what is the direction? Yes, separation life may. I wish I had done this more. What is transactional and what is directional? And spend more time and pay real good attention to directional matters in life.
Yes. So the next question,
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Ashish
welcome.
Sorotia sir would like to ask you a question. So he's from 2004 IT batch, batch of 2004 IT branch, and he is joining from London today. So I would just put him on unmute first. Ashish Sorotia sir.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes sir, yes.
So afternoon and morning to people. It's very helpful to hear you. One of the things which has come to my mind a few times in the past, and I could correlate so many kind of topics you covered today. How did you take the leap of faith from services or job to an entrepreneurship? So briefly, last 17 years, I've been in financial services and moved from development to project management and analysis, business analysis. And I've been trying to sort of start up consultancy firm focused on certain niche skills, not just kind of across the board. But the leap of faith has been lacking. The entrepreneurship kind of gut feel, if you like. So how did you make the start that no, you don't want to work for a top tier company, but instead you would prefer to kind of open your own and go through the struggle which you have gone through? So how did you take that leap of faith, sir?
Yeah, I had very good question, Ashish, and I had the similar dilemmas at various junctures in my life. When I came back to Silicon Valley in '96, the companies were hiring like crazy, and the amount of money they were giving, the equity they were giving was amazing, and I could actually have made way more money by working in the first 3 years than by struggling to get impetus off the ground in the US. And my father used to tell me one thing, कि अगर तैरना है तो पानी में पूरा कूदो, एक पैर बाहर एक पैर अंदर से नहीं तैर पाओगे. So I think one has to give up attachments. Now, of course, you have to be responsible to your family and make sure that the family will be taken care of while you go on your adventure. But if you're in that position, then you have to take some chances. For me, I was actually fortunate in one way. My wife was willing to go through whatever pain. She never once demanded anything. That why are we not living like others? And the first few years were very difficult. I would decline invitations to go out for a meal. क्योंकि पैसे नहीं थे जेब में. And we were newly married, and my wife was never complained about anything. So, I hope I've answered your question, Ashish.
Yes. Sir, someone with the initials SK. So he is asking, he is commenting that it was really a very good presentation. Each of your slide and thought was worthy of a tweet in itself. So, and he says that, do you write on any other medium, or can we hear your thoughts on any other social media platforms, or any videos that you make? Because listening to your thoughts, we feel that you do give such, I mean, they are very profound, and we think that you must be writing somewhere all these things also. So do you share these thoughts on some other platforms also?
So first, let me confess, these are not my original thoughts.
Of course.
They've been around for a long, long, long time. But I think I just experienced them very profoundly. And there are people in my life who have played a role in this. So I just cannot take credit for arriving at these. These are not my creations. I honestly don't write as much. I don't post as much about these things. I think Sandeep asked, and I began thinking. I'd written one presentation, and then just like before going to bed last night, I just completely changed it. I thought, let me be authentic and just try and speak from my heart.
True.
But is this something I keep on writing? No, I don't.
So those
Maybe if I have thoughts later on. The problem is I'm still focused on myself, and I find myself so imperfect. मैं क्या लोगों को ज्ञान बांटूं?
Maybe you could just no, because your thoughts were very profound. So maybe you could just pen them down. Yes, Professor M.L. Jain, sir, who is also a batchmate of yours, he wanted to ask you a question. So I will unmute him. Professor M.L. Jain, sir.
Certainly.
Yes, sir.
Praveen, good evening from India, Indore.
Good evening.
Thank you very much for motivating our students community who has also joined today's and you have really given a touching real life experience to the participant over here. I'm just having one small funny questions. आज दिन में करीब 2 बजे के करीब में पूजा डेयरी जो जावरा कंपाउंड के कॉर्नर पे है वहां पे किसी पनीर लेने गया था और मुझे आज मालूम था कि आज शाम को आपकी मीटिंग होने वाली है तो मैंने जस्ट वहां पे उनसे पूछा कि यहाँ पे पीछे जावरा कंपाउंड में काकरिया साहब का मकान है तो वो मुझसे बोले कि नहीं सर वो काफी दानदाता थे एक जमाने में इंदौर में जैन समाज में काफी सारा डोनेशन करते थे वो और उनको पूरा जावरा कंपाउंड जानता है तो यहीं पे दूसरी गली में उनका मकान तो मैं जस्ट एक छोटी सी चीज बोलना चाहता था हालांकि आपने अभी इशारों में सिग्नल दिया है मैं उर्जिता ठकार मैडम ने सजेशन दिया था आपको तो उस टाइप का एक छोटा सा दान अगर कोई उभरते हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए कुछ हो जाए आगे जो आपने ऑलरेडी बोला है कि ऑफ द लाइन आप सपोर्ट करेंगे तो मुझे भी अच्छा लगेगा कि 87 बैच की तरफ से कुछ इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए हुआ है थैंक यू
Thank you.
Good. So any other question? Are we having any other question? No, it seems. Okay. So now we will move to listen from our director, sir, about today's session and his thoughts on today's session. So I would invite director of GSITS and also the patron of our alumni association, Professor R.K. Saxena, sir, to kindly share his thoughts. I think I will have to unmute sir first. Yes, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you, Praveen Kakaria ji, for very good lecture, and thank you, Alumni Association, for this 6 lecture series given in for us all faculties and students. Especially, I'll tell that I am very happy to listen, Kakaria ji. You told everything from your heart. Really, very good, really exciting and motivating lecture from your side. And very brief, but telling too much things and very big things. So thank you, and your journey of life which you have given to us will really give right direction to many persons. बहुत अच्छी बात बोली, एक सदे सब सदे, बहुत सारी चीजें आपने जो बताई, और एक आपने एग्जाम्पल दिया कि दिवाली में भी पटाखे नहीं फोड़े तो कब फोड़ेंगे. रियली वेरी गुड थिंग. और ये भी अच्छा लगा कि आपको महाराज की चाय भी याद है. अभी भी दुकान बंद हो चुकी है वैसे, लेकिन ये भी आपको याद है. एंड वंडरफुल टू लिसन दैट. आपने एक चीज और बोली है कि पानी में, जो आपके फादर ने बोला कि तैरना है पानी में तो पूरा कूदो, एक पैर बाहर मत रखो. इट मीन्स इन्वॉल्व योरसेल्फ व्हाट एवर यू वांट टू डू. सो रियली ग्रेट लेक्चर, वेरी गुड थिंग. And I came in this institute in 84 basically to join ME, and 86 I joined as a lecturer in electrical engineering department. I don't know, I didn't have many interaction, not much interaction with you, but जानता तो था मैं शुरुआत से ही, क्योंकि एलुमनी एसोसिएशंस की मीटिंग में खूब सारी बातें होती थी. और जैसा इन्होंने बोला, हेड CS और ML जैन साहब ने बोला, I'll discuss with you in detail, because in our institutes, lot of students from CSIT branch and other branch also, so they are forcing me in last 2-3 years, because IT and CS is coming very fast in very big way, and also in every branch of engineering it has become a mandatory. So without IT CS no branch will run. तो अदर ब्रांच के स्टूडेंट्स भी हमको बोलते रहते हैं कि सर हमको एक हाई परफॉर्मिंग रिसर्च लैब आप बनाइए सर, और हमको 24 घंटे आने दीजिए, और वी वांट टू वर्क एंड वी वांट टू लर्न व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन इन द वर्ल्ड एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. सो ओके, दैट वी विल डिस्कस विथ यू लेटर ऑन. बट रियली वेरी गुड लेक्चर, वेरी नाइस. बस एक चीज़ थोड़ा लग रहा था कि आपको देख नहीं पाया, वीडियो नहीं मिल पाया, but really good, and thank you very much. Ashutosh ji, thank you for this lecture, today's sixth lecture.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, I would like to ask one more question, Praveen sir. So as you mentioned that you have couple of other startups and couple of other things also going under the Impetus group. You have Kivos, Clara, ClearTrail, plus you have offices in so many countries right now. So I just wanted to ask, it often interests me that people like you, how you are able to manage your times, how you are able to manage your time, and currently which technology or which startup is closest to your heart, which you focus on these days. So these were two things that I wanted to, just out of curiosity.
I think it's an excellent question, Ashutosh. How do I manage my time? It took me a while to realize, because I'd grown up, CEO has to give time to everything, and CEO has to be visible in everything. And I was trying to play that role. I had not created the role for myself. So I got some very good help recently, and it's become very apparent that I can make a little difference to every department in the company. I can focus on marketing. I can focus on our web team, our social media marketing team. I can go to a product team. I can help. Maybe I'll also find a few things in the architecture which ought to be much more better considered. I can do that. And मुझे लगेगा कि I'm really contributing, and because people will also let me know, नहीं, good suggestion. So, and it was actually more important in life is deciding what you should not do. I didn't say this. There's a company not too far from here called Apple, the world's largest tech company. The founder and CEO, Steve Jobs, used to say this. He said this about Apple's success. Apple is not successful because of what it chose to do. And a bigger part of that equation is everything Apple chose not to do.
Yes.
And it was painful for me to learn what I should not do. Trust, once I have brought somebody I trust, yeah, from time to time, it's my job to go and evaluate, but I don't have to breathe down their necks every day. So, but there are certain things that only my job requires. Somebody asked me a question, what is a CEO? And I said a CEO has to, somebody who helps pick the best direction for the company.
Right.
And then empowers everybody else to perform and backs them up.
Yes. So currently, which is the technology that you find is closest to your heart right now? All the
I
things.
think they're all dear, otherwise we would not be doing them.
Right.
So, but they're all in different stages. They need different kinds of input, they all have different challenges. So
Yes. So just the last
Praveen,
point before.
I have a
Yes.
I
question.
constantly evaluate who can take care of what.
True.
So I should be the last person attending to something.
Right. So we have a lot of students also who are today in the audience. So would you like to share some, I would say, some inputs for them, because they would be graduating in a year or two. So maybe they would be also joining some IT companies or whatever. They would be doing their career in this field. So any thoughts you would like to say to them?
I have similar question, Ashutosh. Praveen, like since head of IT and CS departments are also present, what do you think is required to make the students of GSITS more industry compatible?
Can I say something? I hope it's taken in the right spirit.
Sure.
I think the children are looking up to the faculty, so maybe I think the faculty ought to continuously examine, are they being industry compatible? So our director is also here. So I think, how do you simplify systems, the bureaucracy, everything, so that faculty has more time, and faculty gets evaluated on industry compatibility, either industry or research compatibility, whatever. Because that will rub on the students. The faculty is spending the most amount of time with the students.
Yes, sir. Chitragupt sir, I think he wanted to make some remark. He was patiently listening. Yes, yes, sir. Chitragupt sir.
Sir, पिटाई करने वाले मेरी.
Hi, Praveen. Good to see you here. It's like a moment of pride for the institute, for your friends, for the faculty, everybody. My 2 cents on this. You spoke excellently well, Praveen. One thing for the institute, teachers, faculty, we should not put the presenter in an awkward position by asking what you're going to do for the institute. One. Second, institute needs to check. I'm aware of certain projects which started off and didn't go well for some reason or other. We need to do a postmortem that first. What were the success failures of that? And what were the good, bad, uglies? See, you can't have, today it's Praveen, tomorrow it would be Sandeep Kansal, third day it would be Ashutosh. So what do you want? You want to set a trend of funds or ideas coming in and collapsing there? No, you won't get the fourth one. That's my 2 cents. And from Praveen, what I need, Praveen, you are become an icon in the industry. At times I score a few marks by saying I know him. And ऐसी चल रही है आजकल प्रवीण की, right? So, what is the future of computer science and software? Not now, say 5-10 years, where the institute can do something. What do you think would be the future of nanotechnology, artificial intelligence, medical engineering? Can we guide the institute on this instead of talking of what you can do for me, what can you do for the club? That doesn't make sense. So if you could just put your thoughts on this, on the future of courses that can be modified, where the students can be given some good guidance. You become a channel, and you can you can take the horse to the water, right? Not beyond.
Yeah.
So each student, if you want to be successful, you have to struggle, you have to slog. Praveen, I don't know whether he shares or it's naturally gone, but it's that struggle that shows on his head. Right? So over to you, Praveen. Thank you. And
No, I
sorry
think
if I've hurt, and I'm really sorry if I've hurt anybody. I didn't mean it, but I like the institute.
no, absolutely. And I think if we are not honest with each other, this is not to. I don't think you're attacking anybody. I think if we're not honest with each other, then how will the institute make progress? So all of the areas you said, I think they have tremendous promise. What we struggle with recruiting from most institutes is the curriculum is really out of date. We have to spend a year training kids who come in, literally a year. First, we make them go through a boot camp, a 90-day boot camp, which is very tough and some people leave. It's too much pain. But the ones who stay are gems. So the kids are willing to adapt. Most of the children, they're really willing to adapt and learn and go through the grind. I think the curriculum is not in step with the reality. I think the curriculum needs to be ahead of where the industry is. And right now it's really lagging behind. I haven't particularly looked at, but this is the feedback I get from our teams, that. And this is the reason people are not immediately productive for us. It takes up to a year them to become even productive, for them to start producing anything.
Praveen Joshi sir from Delhi, he would like to ask a question, or I think he would like to have a remark. So yes, Praveen sir. Yeah, I have put you on unmute. You have to accept the request.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Please.
Hi, Praveen. I'm Pradeep Joshi from 1977 batch mechanical. And in those days, there were just 4 disciplines in the college. So first of all, my compliments and best wishes to Impetus. And may Impetus soon reach $1 billion mark. This is what my wish is. And when you spoke about Rakesh Verma, you made me emotional. He was my batch and we were very good friends. I followed him right up to me in Minneapolis. I used to often go and visit him there. Plus, when he was here in Software Mughal, I don't know what is the relationship with Software Mughal and Impetus, whether it is the same company or whether you acquired Software Mughal at some point.
No. We have no relation.
Okay, so maybe he was first in Software Mughal and then shifted to Impetus in Chicago, was it, or Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Minneapolis,
So, yeah, so I'm really proud of you, and your story is an inspirational for everybody, and especially to the students who are listening to this conversation. And my best wishes to you. And thank you so much for enlightening the students with your thoughts.
Thank you.
I have a question, Praveen. Since you're sitting at near Silicon Valley, I always wonder like what it will take for Indian companies to product not services but products.
I think most Indian companies, I think, create good products. I think if I can speak about engineers, we are not good communicators. And I recently had run into, actually before the pandemic, I had run into, many of you may remember Professor Kapoor.
Yeah.
He used to teach us, there was a class on engineering communication in the first year or second year, I forget, second year. And I saw him at the airport in Indore, and I went up to him and I told him, he of course didn't recognize me, that you taught me that class. And now I look back, and that class was actually very, very important. Because most engineers, I don't know why, but they struggle to communicate effectively. And when you have to work with hundreds and thousands of people, you have to efficiently and accurately communicate. And none of us were interested in that class. सब इतनी तड़ी मारते थे उसमें.
Praveen sir, Ashutosh, I have one question with Praveen sir. Can I ask?
Yes, madam, please.
Praveen sir, I just want to ask, as you told ki for making the student industry ready, it is necessary for the faculty to be, to give the knowledge up to that point. So what would be your recommendation for the faculty? Is it required to spend some time in the industry? How the faculty keep that current knowledge which is useful to make the student ready for the industry? Means how the faculty keep that gap to be reduced? Means what kind of the training or the approach should be there for the faculty?
I think I cannot go into enough detail here in this meeting, but I can just summarize in one sentence. I think the faculty has to get ahead of where the industry is.
There was an interesting suggestion that was posted by Soma Saha ji. So she was saying that to make faculty more of industry ready, can we think of some? So this was just a suggestion she was giving. So can we think of some faculty development programs wherein the people from Impetus, maybe some faculty people come to your campus and maybe they get some uh, hands-on training on the things that are going into the industry right now, because sitting in the colleges, maybe they are far removed from the reality that is happening in the industry. So can some faculty development programs, can such programs be designed in Impetus, or just a general
Yeah, let's not make it Impetus's burden,
not Impetus,
or any company's burden. The reality is, I think it's what the faculty does day in, day out. मतलब एक once a week or once a month visit करने से कुछ नहीं होगा.
No, she was talking about a long-term faculty development program sort of a thing. So that was her suggestion.
Yeah, see, I think the US universities do an amazing job. I mean, here so many professors also go create companies.
True.
They founded companies, very interesting companies. There was an Indian professor, Rajiv Motwani, who had a big role in Google. The Google founders were not his students, but they were the students of a professor next door to his office. So he used to see them. He used to take, Rajiv was a smoker, so he would keep going out to smoke, and he would run into these two guys.
Yes.
And he got interested in their search problem that they were solving, and rest is history. So these guys are current. They keep spending time. They keep worrying about what next and can they compete. They also have their feet in the industry. So I feel our faculty is a little far removed. I know this was not possible in the era when I was in the college, and the faculty model and way of being was very different, but I think we have to stick to the time.
Yes. So I think we have overshot our time by at least 15 minutes. So because the discussion and the conversation was so freewheeling, so we didn't think of the time today. But so I hope there are no questions or no comments to be made now. So I think we can move to the last part of today's session. And we would like to hear from Rakesh Jain sir, who is our secretary of the Alumni Association. So he would like to share his thoughts, and he would like to propose a vote of thanks. So I would invite Rakesh Jain sir to kindly share his thoughts with us. Rakesh sir?
आशुतोष मेरी आवाज आ रही
Yes sir, आ रही है जी sir.
है? Namaste Praveen ji. Namaste my all alumni friends. So it was really a very simple, clean, yet very meaningful and very powerful presentation. Praveen ji, thank you so much for the presentation. जैसा आपने बताया आपके प्रेजेंटेशन में जीवन एक परिवर्तन है. जैसे आपने कहा कि कंचों से लेकर स्क्वैश तक जो चीजें जीवन में घटित होती रहती है, बट आपने जिस बाखूबी से उसे आत्मसात किया है और उस शिखर पर पहुंचे हैं वो वाकई में काबिल तारीफ है. जावरा कंपाउंड के उस बैक रूम जहाँ पर मैंने भी कई बार विजिट किया है, बिकॉज आई यूज्ड टू विजिट योर हाउस अ लॉट, बिकॉज योर फादर एंड माय फादर आर फ्रेंड्स, दे वर फ्रेंड्स एंड दे आर स्टिल फ्रेंड्स. तो वो मैंने वो समय देखा है जहाँ पर शलाका, पंकज, आकाश, उर्वी, रचना के साथ में जो इम्पिटस की शुरुआत थी, संजीव, और आज इम्पिटस जो मल्टी नेशनल मल्टी कंट्री जो है इस तरह का पूरा जो राइज है इस तरह का. तो डेफिनेटली इट इज़ ए वंडरफुल थिंग. और एक चीज आपने जो कही थी कि ताश जब खेलते हैं तो ताश के पत्तों पे हमारा कंट्रोल नहीं होता, बट ताश के इन पत्तों को जिस बाखूबी आपने इस्तेमाल किया है और आपने अपने जीवन पे बुलंदियां और ऊंचाइयां पाई है वो वाकई में काबिल तारीफ है. We are really proud of you, Praveen ji. The Complete Alumni Association and GSITs are really proud of you, and we are thankful for your time and your valuable comments, insights, guidance, and your sharing. I mean, sharing by heart. तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद के लिए. कई लोगों ने इसको बेनिफिट किया हुआ क्योंकि जिस सिंपल तरीके से, जितने सिंपल शब्दों में आपने कई सारी गहराइयों वाली चीजें बोली है, कम से कम मुझे तो वो अंदर तक टच कर गई है. तो मुझे उम्मीद है कि कई लोगों ने उसे बहुत ही गंभीरता से लिया होगा. इसी के साथ मैं हमारे डायरेक्टर सर का भी धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा. उनके मार्गदर्शन में अलुमनाई एसोसिएशन निरंतर काम करते रहते हैं और ये जो मीट द अलुमनाई वाला जो मॉडल है जिसको आशुतोष लीड कर रहे हैं, इट इज़ रियली कमेंडेबल बिकॉज दिस इज बिकम ए प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पर कि हम खुद ही इस बात को जान पाते हैं कि हमारे यहाँ पर कौन सेलिब्रिटीज़ हैं, हमारे यहाँ पर किन लोगों ने इतना राइज किया है जिनसे हम लोग इंस्पिरेशन ले सकते हैं, जिन्हें हम फॉलो कर सकते हैं. और कई जो यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं वो उस चीज़ को फॉलो करके एक दूसरी सक्सेस स्टोरी बनाने की कोशिश कर सकते हैं. So thank you so much, Praveen ji. Thank you to a humble personality and a big celebrity.
No, I'm no celebrity, but thank you.
Thank you, sir, and thank you everyone, all of you who took out time on Saturday evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world today. So thank you for taking out time and joining today's session. Thank you, Praveen sir, once again, and stay in touch. All of the alumni, only request from association is stay in touch, and we would be back next month, July, with another session with another phase of our alumni. So that's it for today. Thank you. Good night and have a good weekend. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you, Praveen.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.